Hey everyone, welcome back to the best U.S. Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker. Today's date is the 7th of February, 2025, and in this video, came across some interesting numbers when we were looking at the United States Mint sales over at coinnews.net, and it kind of made me think of something that had happened in the recent past. But before any of that, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to reach a bazillion subs. It's a mighty big number. Not sure exactly what the number is, but it's got to be ginormous. Also, we're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. I never know what I'm going to say or not say. Now, with that said, if you're returning, thank you very much. Now let's go here to moneymetals.com. Gold is up 1260 to 2879.75. That's a spirit. Look at that. Silver up 13 pennies to 32.56. Platinum, look at that, up 640 to 10.1250. And palladium up 615 to 10.24. More of that. We're $12 within parity. Maybe 11.75. Who knows? Now you're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium, look at that, is $6.49 for a quantity 1 through 39. You'll pay $39.05. And look at that. They'll buy them back for $33.63. Larger lots may be discounted. I guess that's interesting. Now we're here to the coinnews.net article. Yeah, this is by Mike Unser, dated February 5. It was 2 days ago, and I've been sitting on this wondering what in the wide world of sports I was going to say. Now, you're probably wondering what Stacker's talking about, but got to tell you, it just reminds me of something that happened in the recent past, and see if you can kind of figure it out before I even say it. So it says here, U.S. Mint sales 2025 Native American dollar debut. And there she is, Mary Kavena Pukui. That's right, Nana Ike Kumu. And that's amazing that I even said that. I think I did okay. Now it says in its latest U.S. Mint sales figures include adjustments. That's a big word for today's show. And the opening round of orders for the 2025 Native American $1 coins. This year's dollar design honors Mary Kavena Pukui, a renowned scholar, author, composer, dancer, and educator. That's awesome. Great looking coin there. Yeah. All right. Let's keep on keeping on. Released on January 28th, options for purchasing the $1 rolls, bags, and boxes resulted in combined sales of 1.5 million coins. For context, the Mint's weekly report lacked sales for the new dollar, but the coinnews.net requested and received the data. See, that's nice to be an insider, isn't it? As a result, the total reflects sales from launch through this morning, February 5, covering a few extra days compared to typical debut figures. And I've called that guy, Michael White. No return phone call. Dissatisfied. All right, for recent comparisons, the 2024 dollar commemorating the Indian Citizenship Act of 1924 debuted with 1.4 million coins, 1.5. Now, remember, they should have had some kind of ceremony on the White House lawn, much like they did 100 years ago in 1924. Now, the 2023 dollar, featuring Maria Tallchief and 4 additional dancers in a balletic pose, opened with 1.1. Now, look at that. Now, remember Eli Parker, the guy that wrote The Surrender of Appomattox? Yeah, look at that, 1.6. That's right, amazing. And the 2021, here I am stuck in the time zone. Yeah, that's a 1.2. So clearly the winner chicken dinner is the Eli Parker, and then here, Mary Kavena. Now, this is the one where it really is a gut punch, and I think speaks to a larger, broader point over at the United States Mint. And I got to tell you, if you haven't seen it yet, GenXcollectible dropped a video just yesterday going to a little bit more depth about what's happening over at the United States Mint's 2024 fiscal year review, and he points out some things that are incredible. You got to see it, and maybe I'll leave a link in this video. Now, let's keep on keeping on broader sales trends. As previously noted, the Mint's latest sales figure data reflects significant adjustments. Ooh, yeah. Aside from the newly released dollar options, only 2 other Mint products recorded gains. Wait, what? Yeah, only 2 Mint products recorded gains. If that doesn't send chills up your spine, you're not paying attention right now. While the rest remain unchanged or declined, in total, 149 products saw their sales move backwards. What? Yeah. Chicken skin. More than a quarter of the Mint's current numismatic offerings. Weekly declines are typical, limited to a handful of products, such as the 6 reported in the previous update, and those were the American Innovation coins featuring Ray Montague and the state of Arkansas. And not this one, though. All 2025 Marine Corps 250th anniversary commemorative coins logged losses, led by the 2025 Philadelphia Proof Silver Dollar, which dropped by 1,252. This is incredible, folks. Several Morgan and Peace dollars also declined, with the 2024 reverse proof silver set seeing the steepest drop at 277. A range of other silver products posted losses, though to a lesser extent, along with rolls and bags of quarters and variations. I don't know, variants. That's got to be a word I don't even know. Let's find out, shall we? There are multiple matches variant 3D type. It must be a typo. All right. While the 2025 West Point Proof American Silver Eagle did not decline, its weekly gain was several thousand fewer than the amount lost in the previous report. So it's a good news for the American Silver Eagle, although overall not so much, but good for this report. Now check this out. They have a top 8, folks, in the U.S. Mint top sellers. And look at number 8 spot as a congratulations set sold 71. Yowza. And I was wondering, if you could add up all of these negatives, how much money would that actually be that the Mint lost in this report? In its latest report, U.S. Mint published sales data for 517 numismatic products. The data revealed that 2 products outperformed their sales from the previous week compared to 89 in the prior report. Nobody's telling jokes. I'm sorry. It's just, that's incredible. One product experienced a week-over-week increase of more than 1,000 units, the same as previously. Here we go. Yep, there are the numbers, folks. 2025 commemoratives, they talked about that one, 1252. 2044, they don't matter. This is irrelevant at this time. Look at this. Morgan a piece silver dollars. Yeah, 277. They talked about that. And what's interesting is the items that don't have any additional sales. I know for a fact I purchased, one of these a few days ago, I think on the 4th. That was 3 days ago. Didn't show up here, obviously, but it will be interesting to see those additions here for next week's report. You also don't see any adjustments to the Liberty and Britannia. You do see adjustments to the Armed Forces silver medals, but not the 2.5 ounce silver medals. And that begs the question, where's the Space Force 2.5 ounce and 1 ounce medal? That's really a big question. Look at this. American Liberty products. Look at that. -57. Clad proof sets did not lose any. Look at that. Bam. Winner, chicken dinner. But that's the one I was really expecting. When this report came out, I was like, okay, this 2022 proof set's finally going to be sub 400,000. And no movement there. And did you see yesterday's video? The proof set? Yeah, that's an interesting stated product limit. And 2, right? Number 2 at the end. That's this oddball numbering. Silver proof sets, yep, same thing. They all took a gut punch as well. Nothing in the positives. And clearly, the United States Mint was open for business last week. Okay, so there was some positives. And, well, are those reflected on here? Maybe that's the difference between those sales and the other reconciled numbers, right? That's just incredible. Incredible, folks, where we at. And do you remember kind of what happened last time we saw something like this? Do you remember? Yeah, I know you do. I know some of you do. Proof and reverse proof. Silver Eagles, yeah, look at that. 15,143 for almost an 8.5% gain. It's the only one really that we're talking about here that has gained any numbers. And also the uncirculated Silver Eagles, the 2024 and 2023 do have bulk 40 coin options. I don't know why they don't put that on here. But yeah, we're still at really low numbers for the 2024 uncirculated Silver Eagle out of West Point, New York. It's just incredible. Look at this. And I'm going to go on to the end here, and it's going to be the same old story, the same old song and dance. Look at that. I mean, what? Yeah, look at that. And now this is pretty typical. All right, for the American Innovation Dollars featuring Arkansas. That's actually 2 weeks in a row we've seen this. Much steeper last week, but we didn't expect to see it for all the rest of the products here. That is just incredible. And yeah, there's no real sales to speak of, really. I mean, and what's interesting is the reverse proofs from 2019. Yeah, they're losing numbers. And 2020, they're losing numbers. And it doesn't make any sense why, except for one thing, folks. Now, do you remember this? Yeah, oh yeah, the yard sale, right? Saved up to 30% on select coins and sets, limited time offer from, 9/19 through 9/25. It's a thank you for your patronage. As a small token of our appreciation, the U.S. Mint is excited to offer you over 30 different products in silver, gold, clad, and discounts up to 30%. Well, what did this particular article say? How many products? Well, let's go back up to the top. And it says here, 149 products saw their sales move backwards. Yeah, that's not good. And let's go over here to a Coin News article by Mike Unser dated September 11, 2024. It says here, nope. Okay, in this latest report, the U.S. Mint published sales data for 487 numismatic products. The data revealed that 59 outperformed the sales in the previous week compared to 105 products. Oh, here we go. I highlighted it, knucklehead. All right, here we go. 31 products posted negative weekly sales, a much higher amount than usual, right? So they noticed something was going on. I noticed something was going on, so I highlighted that way back when. And so because of that, well, do you remember the United States Mint, well, had that yard sale, out of the as-is sale, right? Because there was no returns, and there was 30 there and 31 here. Is that, well, coincidental? Maybe. And is this number, okay, going to be the number that we see for an additional yard sale from the United States Mint? That would be something. So I would expect, and look, I think all these negative numbers, I think this is absolutely good news. And it begs the question, I have two items on my screen, as you can clearly see here, and it's going to be pretty tough, I would imagine, navigating through the Mint's website if they do have the yard sale again, the as-is yard sale again. I imagine there will be a queue lined up. I imagine it'll be first come, first served, get in line, take a number, have a seat, and then you're going to have opportunities to potentially purchase these types of items. Like this is the 2-coin designer set. That's with the American Eagle Type 1 and Type 2, as well as the enhanced reverse proof American Silver Eagle. Why would it still be on? Why would it be carried forward onto the new Mint website if it wasn't available in some capacity? So this is going to be pretty interesting, and it's $105. If this does become available, I'm going to get this instead of the D Morgan dollar for this particular yard sale. That's going to be awesome. Or this one here, but this one, yes, the 2-coin designer set. It's much like that 2-coin reverse proof Morgan and Peace dollar set that really didn't get much attention, and that's regrettable. And I do believe there was a household order limit of 1 on this particular item, and the Mint was pretty stingy on that one because they didn't lift it after 24 hours. Whew. Now, with that said, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Let's go to the plus ones here, folks. I got some really interesting things to say about Psalm 32:6. It says here, therefore, let everyone who is godly offer prayer to you at a time when you may be found. Surely in the rush of great waters, they shall not reach him. And I'm just like, what? So if you put your head to that one for, quite some time, because I don't know what that means. But this interpretation, this paraphrasing, if you will, I think this makes way more sense. It says here, the faithful ones pray at the first hint of misfortune so that a flood of suffering not overtake them. And I think that takes a special kind of person who's perceptive to actually realize a hint, right? The hint of misfortune. So some people don't pick up on hints. Some people pick up on hints, the first sight of them. Some people think they see hints, and they're not hints, right? So this is something that requires, some, I would say, practice, right? Not everybody's going to get this right away, but when you do see that hint, yeah, you might want to start praying. Now, with that said, let's go over here to 39's Fine, 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is The Cure, Friday, I'm in Love. This is an awesome song. I've seen this band at the Hollywood Bowl. They did a 3-hour concert. One of the most amazing shows I've ever seen in my entire life. And yes, I love concerts. I've probably been to thousands of concerts. I think my first concert was in 1981 with Prince, Jay Giles Band, and the Rolling Stones at the Rose Bowl. That was incredible. Also saw Depeche Mode at the Rose Bowl in 1988, 87, when they did the Music for the Masses tour, and there was a tremendous food fight, and Richard Blade had to come out and stop everybody, or they were going to shut down the concert. I'll tell you, that was incredible. Ah, yes, Music for the Masses. Now, with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, sub the channel. It's absolutely free. And if you do want to support the channel, well, that just requires $1.99 a month membership. Now, if you also want to support the channel in other ways, you can like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's easy peasy. Puddin' pie. Stacker out.